Hello everyone and welcome to the program Talk Sport on Global Television. I am Samuel Odi. Many thanks for joining on to this edition of the program. Today we'll be starting on a sad note where reports reaching us that one of Liverpool's finest players that takes charge mostly of the midfield and also the attacking force of the squad got into an accident with his brother, and sadly Diogo Jota has been confirmed dead, and this is just reaching us, and sport fans globally are reacting to this. He recently got married, but his life was cut short by a ghastly motor accident. Our hearts and wishes goes out to the entire family as they, found themselves in this sad situation. We hope and pray that his soul rests in peace and his loved ones find the strength and the enablement to bear this loss. This is actually a very big blow for the world of sports, the world of football generally, just getting ahead and getting warmed up for the new season, for the 2025-2026 season. Diogo Jota, in one of his posts was very happy and energetic for the new season that is yet to come, but shortly and sadly his life has been cut short by a ghastly motor accident. Our hearts, for all of us here in Talk Sport, our heart goes out to the families of Diogo Jota and also to his wife. On that note, we'll be moving on and then bringing it back home here, where we'll be having conversations around Tokyo 2025 as Nigeria gets relay boost as foreign starters storm Yaba Tech. Yes, so Nigeria's hope of featuring in the relay event at the 2025 World Athletic Championship in Tokyo have received a timely boost following the announcement of the African Athletic Federation of Nigerians Dynamic Athlete Meet scheduled for July the 10th at Yaba Tech Sports Complex, Lagos. The second edition of the Dynamics Meet, now officially partnered with the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, is being positioned as a critical qualification platform for Nigerian relay teams and athletes from other countries yet to secure a spot in Tokyo. Organizers and founder of the event, Olabanji Ayebusin, revealed that strategic measures are being implemented to ensure the meet meets global standards and helps Nigeria secure crucial qualifying times, particularly in the relays. Nigerians men's and women's 4x100 meters teams are currently sitting just outside the qualification threshold for Tokyo, following recent performance by rival nations like Netherlands and Ivory Coast. With the qualification window closing on August 24th and limited meets remaining, the stakes at Yaba Tech could not be higher as these individuals get themselves ready to focus more and try to qualify for the Tokyo 2025 championship that is going to be kickstarting the month of September. So this is another avenue for those that are yet to qualify to get themselves ready and ahead of these qualifiers, do what they need to do, cross their T's and dot their I's, so as they can also go and compete in the World Championship. So moving away from that, still talking, Athletic Federation of Nigeria has reopened camp after Junior African Championship trials. After selecting more athletes during the two-day trial, the Athletic Federation of Nigeria has reopened its camp for the Confederation of African Athletes Under 18 and Under 20 Championship, which will be hosted in Abeokuta, Ogun State from July the 16th to the 20th. The four-day event, which is going to be a four-day event, the selected athletes resumed camping in Shagamu, Ogun State after the national trials ended at the Gateway Stadium. Athletic Federation of Nigeria had invited 90 junior athletes to camp in June before holding the trials. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria is also expected to release the final list of athletes for the championship soon as other countries that will be competing in Nigeria have done. Despite the threats posed by about 12 events were decided on the final day of the national trials, which Gaffer Badamos winning the under-20 men's 400 meters title, and then the trajectory continued like that. So getting ahead of competitions that will be coming up in the year, we are seeing preparations also coming from the local scene, which would actually boost more competitive nature and also boost the development of grassroots sport here locally. We are also seeing foreign contenders coming. That's those that have been flying, the likes of Favour Philly and the rest of them will all be in Shagam and also in Lagos, Yabatech respectively, to get themselves ahead of this forthcoming competition. So moving on and moving away from that, let's talk football quickly, as Tunisia star admits Falcons' quality ahead of WAFCON 2024. Tunisian striker Mariam Honjo is not unaware of Nigerians' pedigree at the WAFCON, but she remains optimistic that they can go all the way to reach the final of the 2024 tournament, which will begin in Morocco from next week Saturday. Rather, from this week Saturday. Nigeria will be seeking the 10th continental title in Morocco, having won 9 of the 12 championship that have been contested since the Confederation of African Football launched the event at the tournament in 1998 to become Africa's most decorated women's national team. For this year's edition, they are in Group B, where they will face Tunisia, Botswana and Algeria. Nigeria and Tunisia will face off in their first group game in Casablanca on Sunday, July the 6th, and Honjo is confident about their chance against the Super Falcons as well as other teams in the group. So this is no longer news that the Super Falcons are open and ready to go on for the 10th championship, that's winning this prestigious CAF African Cup of Nations Women Tournament 10th championship. That is the goal for them, and the depth of the squad is actually looking like they will be able to do it, but they need to approach. For that to be able to happen, they will need to really approach every game as if it's the final, because if they downplay any team, Algeria, Botswana, Tunisia, then they might be shocked and then have else handed to them. But for that not to happen, they need to approach every game with different mindsets. We've seen the trajectory of the preparation and the friendly matches that were played by the Super Falcons, so that has shown us how ready they are. They won 2 out of 3. If it's in a normal group stage match, they have qualified for the quarterfinals. So now, ahead of the group stage. So when that happens now, if we see results like that, I think it's actually going to help the team prepare more, because we saw them playing, winning the 2-1 and also winning 3-0 and also having a draw with Portugal. So now, if this trajectory of the tenacity that they used to play is getting higher, I think they will be able to do so much more and advance up to the finals, and even probably winning the 10th trophy, which is going to be a very remarkable one for the Super Falcons and for Nigeria at large. So moving on, still talking African WAFCON 2024. CAF unveils new trophy in Morocco. Confederation of African Football, CAF, has unveiled the new trophy for the 2024 Women's African Cup of All Nations. CAF unveiled the new trophy at the elaborate ceremony in Rabat, Morocco. The launch is part of CAF's effort to reposition the women's game on the continent. The tournament will kick off obviously this Saturday with host Lionesses of Morocco taking on Cooper Queens of Zambia in the opening feature, while Banyana of South Africa are current holders of the competition, which the Super Falcons are looking to take back, but not taking the old trophy, but taking a new trophy, which would be marking their 10th time of winning this prestigious trophy. So moving away from this, I'll be bringing you lots of highlights from Club World Cup, as teams are resting now for the semi-final games that will be coming up early hours of tomorrow morning, which is Friday. So we'll see how, early hours rather of Saturday morning, based on the fact that semi-final games will be